That's fine.
Okay, Travel with Eva here, and I am a group travel event specialist with Jordan Travel Enterprise. I also host a blog, travelwitheva.com. I welcome you to go on over and check that out at some point in the future. I help you have group travel events that are easy, lucrative, and fun. I'm also the author of Hosting Group Events in Paradise, the ultimate guide for coaches, trainers, and business leaders. And you can find that on Amazon, or you can click on Hosting Group Events in Paradise.com. And when you purchase the book through that venue, you'll be making a donation. The total cost of the book will be going to Hope of Glory Ministries in Methapistad, South Africa, and it helps children in that community who are in dire need. So I want to take a time to introduce our guest speaker to you today. She is a friend. She's also been someone who's been helpful to me in terms of my health. And so I wanted to invite her to come on and share with you. Her name is Pam Turner. She is a certified holistic health coach, and she's been coaching people for over a decade, teaching people how to lose weight. And you say, well, okay, this is not a weight loss program. No, it's not. We're talking about travel. But the reason I've asked Pam also to talk to you because she is a travel guide for a Fortune 500 company. And so she is well-traveled and can give you both sides, the health and the travel. So welcome, Pam. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've actually been coaching for quite a while now. I coach online the Master Cleanse. So usually the Master Cleanse will help you lose 13 to 20 pounds, and it's a 10-day cleanse. After the cleanse, I teach Eating the Rainbow, where I teach you how to continue to lose weight, but I'm also a travel guide. So I have 2 travel jobs, so I'm traveling year-round, usually about every other week I'm somewhere. So it's quite a challenge to eat healthy and coach class and help people lose weight and travel all over the world. So I just have like quite a juggling act that I have to do, but it's fun.
Well, thank you for taking the time to share with us. And so my first question to you, as a person who is well-traveled, have you found it challenging to eat healthy on the road?
Oh, if you guys follow me on Facebook at all, this past beginning of June, I split my time, and I was half of the time in London and half of the time in Paris. That was probably the most challenging vacation I've ever had, and trying to eat healthy at the same time. So every meal I was saying, okay, where's my rainbow? Because when you're in Paris, it's hard to get a bad meal, but when you're in London, it's hard to get a good meal. So yeah, it was definitely challenging.
Now, you said eat the rainbow. For those who don't know what that is, what does that mean, eat the rainbow?
Well, I teach a course called Eat the Rainbow, and it's pretty much, it's fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. But it's not like, eating a plate of lettuce every meal. So what I do is I'll take those components and we come up with recipes so that you're eating healthy. There is some cooked food involved, but you want to eat at least half of your plate with fruits and vegetables. So so when you go out to eat, you want to have, I'll have my clients start with their salad. They'll eat a plate of salad, and then you eat whatever it was you were going to eat, like what you want to eat, but you start out with healthy food first.
Oh, I'll have to take that tip, because usually, even if a meal that I cook at home, I have a salad, but sometimes I eat the food first and eat the salad last. So.
Yeah, your salad, most people, the salad is the side dish. So our salad is the main dish. So yeah, when I'm on a cruise ship, I'll eat 2 plates of salad first, and then I'll eat anything else after that.
That's a good tip. So when you're on that cruise and there's all this food and you're trying to, and you want to enjoy your vacation, enjoy your time, but you don't want to come back off your vacation with lots of extra weight. So that's a good tip. if you're watching what you're eating, or you're watching your weight and you're on vacation, have 2 plates of salad first.
So I ordered double entree. I would double salads. So when you're on a cruise ship, they'll have a menu and they'll have salads and they'll have your entree and whatever. I'll order double salads and I'll eat both of those salads. And then by the time my entree comes, I guarantee you're almost full by then. So you'll eat a little bit and you get to enjoy your entree and what you want to eat, but you filled up on salad. And so what it's called is crowding. So you're going to crowd your body with good, healthy food, and you have very little room left over for your entree and even smaller room, like maybe 2 bites of dessert. And then that way you don't feel like you're depriving yourself, but you're also eating the bulk of what you're eating is healthy.
I am learning something today. Okay. So my next question to you, what are some of the preparations that, as you're getting ready to travel, and maybe you're gluten-free, or you just want to watch what you're eating and you want to just try to eat healthier. What are some things that you can do before you go? Some preparations that you can do before you go?
You know what, Eva, I packed chia seed. In fact, I'd run in the kitchen and grab some and kind of show it to you. But I'll pack chia seed. I'll pack cacao chocolate. And I also pack a like a NutriBullet or some sort of personal blender that I take with me and I carry it on. I use it as a carry-on.
Okay.
Because then wherever I go, all I need is some bananas, and I can make myself up a little shake. And that way I fill up on something healthy. Chia seed expands in your stomach, so it makes you feel full longer, and so you'll eat less bad food for you. So if you get up in the morning and you have yourself a shake with chia seed and then go sit down to breakfast, you're not going to eat as much. So those are some of the things I like. I like to take chia seed with me wherever I go. And even if I don't have a little personal blender to take with me, I'll put chia seed into whatever the beverage is that I'm having. And it makes like a gel. It's like chia gel. It makes a gel in your beverage, and you drink that and it just expands in your belly. so
two questions. What, first, people who may not know, what is chia seed? Like, what are the benefits of it? And the second question is, when you told me that you're going to take a blender, you put it in your carry-on, don't you get stopped with the TSA?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Then you just go into your sob story. They let you on, so it's not like they won't let you on the plane, or now on a ship, seriously, you want to take one portion of your blender and put it in one part of your bag and the other in the other part, and then you just go into your story. And my story, it's true. I'm on a liquid diet. I don't eat what everybody else eats. And I need my blender because this is what I do. I stock my fridge and I make my own. So on the plane, I have no trouble. They love the story. Usually the security's like, girl, I need to lose some pounds. I need to do what you do. So they kind of connect with you. On the ship, it's a little bit more challenging. I don't know why it is. And that's just started in the last year, where I've had people try and take my blender, and I'm like, no, you can't have my blender. So I
wonder if you had like a doctor's note or something. Would that make a difference?
You know what? It probably would. It probably would make a big difference if you're on a cruise ship. Again, you shouldn't have trouble on an airplane at all, though. If you're flying out somewhere, it's really a good idea to have your blender with you. And then when you get to whatever city you're going to go to, find a supermarket. I don't care if you have to take a little taxi or walk around, go ask the concierge wherever you're staying, where is there a small supermarket, and get some fruit and vegetables and put it in, or fruit actually, and put it in your fridge, and a bowl of or a bag of spinach. And then that way you can have green, you can have a smoothie, sort of like a smoothie, just to kind of keep yourself full. And that chia seed will be wonderful. Chia seed, is they're little tiny seeds, and they're what runners, like the messengers, like in South America, when the king wanted to get a message, he'd have a messenger, and that messenger would run all the way to the other country and deliver the message. Then they had to run all the way back and deliver the message. So that's how information was sent out, hundreds of years ago. And those runners would have little pouches of chia seed because it just gives you energy. It has a little bit of iron, it has calcium, has manganese. It has all these nutrients that your body needs. But when they're wet, when chia seeds are wet, they make a gel and they expand. And so they keep you full. So it makes sense that the runners would use this because they could just run all day and have just energy to go and keep going. So that's a little bit on the origin of chia seed.
Okay. So I've asked you about some of the challenges on the road preparation. So share some easy tips that someone maybe they're not on a diet, but they're just watching their health and what they eat. Mm-hmm. Share some tips of some other things that they can do as they travel.
Well, when you travel, just make some good choices. When you are in a restaurant, there, like when I went to London, I had to have fish and chips. I had to try it. I was in London. That's what London's known for. It didn't take much for me to realize, okay, I've had your fish and chips now. Why is everything else fried? So now it comes down to, let me make some choices. I don't want to spend a week or however many days in London eating fried food every day. So then you need to go to the salad section and start to kind of decide, what kind of salad, what do you have? Unfortunately, most of the stuff was fried, or there were meat pies, and that was just like, I don't want any of that. So, but again, I found a little small market very close to the hotel. So prior to going out, or when I was going out, like going out sightseeing and things, I stuffed my bag with apples and, like right now I have a bag of cherries right by my desk. So while I'm sitting here working on the computer, I pop cherries in my mouth. I don't pop chips. I don't pop cookies or anything like that. I put cherries. So, keep some, instead of keeping junk food on you, keep something healthy on you. And so when you get hungry, you'll pop cherries as opposed to popping Skittles or something like that. So just keep something healthy. And a lot of times, like, I would want to put an apple in my bag, and I'd look and I'd turn my nose up and I go, I don't want to eat an apple. But let me tell you, after that first bite, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is delicious. And you just, you'll eat an apple instead of eating a bag of Doritos. So that's what I recommend. Keep your stash of snacks, healthy snacks with you.
Be prepared. And it's also saves you money too.
Definitely.
Getting something that is, sometimes the food in the airport, it's changing, depends on what airport you're at. But sometimes the food in the airport can be not so appealing and 2 and 3 times the cost. So you can save money by being prepared. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I remember, it's been a while, but on your YouTube channel, you did a video of how you can eat healthy on a cruise ship. Tell us
how to eat healthy on a cruise ship.
That was so interesting. Tell us a little bit about that. Well, you might want to go on her YouTube channel and check that one out if you're getting ready to cruise anytime soon.
Yeah, I actually knocked on my neighbor's door and asked if he would come and videotape. While I made a smoothie and actually had him taste it. So what I do is I would have room service, or I'll even go up to the buffet and I'll just snatch up everything that I need and take it down to my stateroom and put it in my juicer and make myself a smoothie. Not my juicer, but my personal blender, and make a smoothie. Then when I go up top to where the food is, like if you want to go up with your family and eat, you're pretty much full. You've had a smoothie And then you can just, grab like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bite here and a little bite there. And that's so much better for you than sitting down and eating all the junk food that people eat on a buffet when you're on a cruise ship. So, so I got to the point where I would do a couple smoothies a day. So before I have dinner, I make a smoothie, or I make one in the morning before I have breakfast. And in 5 years, I've been working on a cruise ship for 5 years. I've not gained 1 pound, not one. And I've watched other people that I work with gain like hips and hips and hips. And I'm like, oh.
There's so much temptation on a cruise.
It is. And to work on one, very much so.
So do you do things like take the stairs instead of taking the elevator? Do you do those kind of things to help?
I should, and I know the correct answer is yes, I do, but the answer is no. I feel like, why take the stairs when there's a perfectly good elevator over there? So no, I don't. I take the elevator.
Well, that would be my recommendation.
Well, good. And you're telling them what they should do, because that's absolutely what you should do.
That's one of the things that I do to kind of, when we're husband and I are on a cruise, we're eating a little bit more than we usually do, and we're enjoying ourselves. And we're not telling you don't enjoy yourself, but to counteract those the extra food that you're eating, we always take the stairs instead of the elevator. And sometimes I'm just like, I really don't feel like taking the stairs, but I try to chug along and get up there. And then at the top, I'm like, so it's good exercise. Good
job. I applaud you for that, because that is absolutely the correct answer. Just not the real answer for me, but it is the correct answer. And maybe I'll get there at some point, but I take the stairs down and I always take the elevator up. I'm sorry, I'm eating cherries right now.
No apologies. You're being an example. And cherries are in season and they're so delicious.
The price has gone down too, and they're delish.
So I don't want to keep you on long. I want to really thank Pam for being here and giving us some tips. And what I'd like you to do, Pam, is to put in your website for how you
where
in the message field down below there.
Oh, send a message.
Send a message. So put HTTP and put your website. Her website is PamTurnerBodyCoach.com. You can find her there at Pam, and it's 2 M's, correct?
That is correct.
Pam with 2 M's, TurnerBodyCoach.com. She's put it in the message field. Now I don't see it. Oh, you gave your Twitter handle. I want you to put in your website.
Oh, I put HTTP colon / and I put Pam Turner Body Coach.
And it didn't come through. So just then, you know what? Just put Pam Turner. Don't put HTTP. Just put Pam Turner Body Coach.
Okay.
And then also, Pam has a YouTube channel which has a variety of things.
Look, it did the same thing again.
Let me see if I do it, if it'll be any different.
Yeah, maybe you have the magic touch.
And you can tell us.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
TurnerBodyCoach.com. Okay.
And also put your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
And I've done some coaching with Pam, and it's been very helpful and life.
Yeah, you were a great student. Yeah. Okay, there it is.
My health has improved markedly as a result. And as a matter of fact, probably in the next week, I'll be joining her.
Well, you know what? Actually, what I remember about you, Eva, is you cleansed through your birthday, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
I was so proud of you. I was so proud of you. Your birthday came and went. You stayed on the cleanse, and I just thought, now this woman is determined. I mean, I was just very impressed with that. So,
thank you.
We'll be starting it all up again on Friday.
All right. So if you are interested in finding out more about how to lose weight, to be healthier, to eat the rainbow, check out that website and check out Pam. And then for me, if as I said earlier, I'm a group event travel specialist, and I will do a complimentary consultation with you. If you're interested in doing a group, if you're thinking about it and you're wondering, what should I do? Here's the link to go on and get a group application and put in your information and see if we'd be a good match. And again, I'll invite you to connect with me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/travel with Eva. I'm also on Instagram and Pinterest. And thanks so much for taking the time to connect with us with Travel Talk. We want you to eat healthy while you're traveling, to consider your choices and to be prepared beforehand. One of the things that I do is even like for a hotel stay, local or international, I eat oatmeal in the morning oftentimes. So I'll make some baggies up and just put the raw oatmeal in there. And at the hotel, they might have an apple at the front desk or something like that, and I'll add an apple to it, or bring a little baggie with raisins and have that in the morning for breakfast to kind of start my day off, and then enjoy a lunch and dinner. So there are little things that you can do to eat healthier and to save money when you're on the road. And Pam, do you have any last minute words for us?
No, well, travel. Go see the world. It's a big world out there. If you have to stop having your chai lattes and, take that $5 and put it in a little piggy bank, it adds up. Save your money and go travel. It's nothing like being aware and seeing where we live.
All right, thank you. Let me put in my website, and then we will close it out. And I want to thank everybody. Let me make sure I'm spelling right. Have you ever been typing and then it's sent, or you're doing a text or typing, and then you read it again and you say, "Oh my goodness, what did I type?"
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
All right, there's my website. Well, thanks so much. Have a great day, and check back for more Travel Talk with Travel with Eva. Thanks so much, Pam.
You're very welcome.
All right. Okay, now bye-bye. Bye for now. See you next time on Travel Talk.